Have you ever thought that Islam holds the keys to silencing the endless chatter in your mind? Dive into the 7 Islamic ways to stop overthinking and find peace, and brace yourself for the 7th way. It's a profoundly simple secret that could change your life forever. Are you ready to find out what it is? Welcome to our channel, where we enlighten you with the greatest teachings, practices, and facts about Islam. Today, we will be discussing 7 Islamic ways to stop overthinking and find peace in life. In today's fast-paced world, where our minds are constantly bombarded with information, worries, and decisions, overthinking has become a common challenge that many of us face. This not only affects our mental health, but also our spiritual well-being. Islam offers a holistic approach to life, providing solutions and guidance that address both our worldly concerns and our spiritual needs. By turning to the teachings of the Qur'an and the Sunnah, we can find effective ways to combat overthinking and embrace a life of peace and serenity. Today, we will explore 7 Islamic ways to stop overthinking, supported by Quranic references and examples from the life of Prophet Muhammad. Let's embark on this journey towards achieving peace of mind and heart by aligning our actions with the guidance provided by our faith. Understanding overthinking from an Islamic perspective. Before we get started, let us first understand what overthinking means in actual from Islam point of view. Overthinking is the process of thinking about something too much or for too long, often leading to unnecessary worry, anxiety, and stress. While it's natural to reflect on our lives and decisions, overthinking surpasses constructive thinking, trapping us in a cycle of rumination that can hinder our ability to move forward and make decisions. Islam acknowledges the complexity of the human mind and the challenges it faces. The Holy Quran and Hadiths provide profound insights into managing our thoughts and emotions, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a balance between worldly life and our spiritual obligations. Allah reminds us in the Quran, "Indeed, mankind was created anxious, when evil touches him, impatient, and when good touches him, withholding of it, except the observers of prayer." This verse highlights the natural disposition of humans towards anxiety and impatience, pointing towards Salah, prayer, as a remedy for these states. From an Islamic perspective, overthinking can be seen as a sign of reliance on oneself rather than on Allah. It is a reminder for us to shift our focus from our worries to our Creator, who holds control over everything. The Prophet Muhammad taught us through his words and actions the importance of trusting Allah and relying on Him for guidance and support. He showed us that while we should take action and make decisions, we must also understand that the outcome is ultimately in the hands of Allah. This balance between effort and trust is key to overcoming overthinking and finding peace in our lives. In the following sections, we will delve into specific Islamic practices that can help us combat overthinking and embrace a mindset of trust, patience, and contentment. Way 1. Trust in Allah's plan. Tawakkul. Tawakkul, or trust in Allah's plan, is a fundamental concept in Islam that teaches us to rely on Allah while exerting our own effort in pursuing our goals. It is the delicate balance between doing our part and leaving the results to Allah, knowing that He is the best of planners. Allah says in the Quran, "And when you have decided, then rely upon Allah. Indeed, Allah loves those who rely upon Him." Practicing tawakkul means acknowledging our limitations and understanding that, despite our efforts, the outcome of any situation is ultimately determined by Allah. This realization helps to alleviate the burden of overthinking and anxiety, as it reassures us that we are not alone in our struggles and that there is a greater wisdom behind every outcome. To cultivate tawakkul in your life, start with these steps. Number 1. Make informed decisions. Gather information and make the best decision you can. Then put your trust in Allah for the outcome. Number 2. Pray istikhara. When in doubt, perform the istikhara prayer, asking Allah to guide you to the best choice. Number 3. Reflect on the Qur'an and Sunnah. Regularly reading and reflecting on the teachings of the Qur'an and the Sunnah can strengthen your trust in Allah. Way 2. Practicing mindfulness through Salah. Salah, or the Islamic prayer, is a powerful means of mindfulness and a pivotal practice for Muslims to connect with Allah. It offers a unique opportunity to leave the worldly distractions behind and focus on the present moment, standing in conversation with the Creator. The act of Salah embodies mindfulness, requiring full concentration and presence of mind, heart, and soul. Allah says in the Qur'an, "Indeed, prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing, and the remembrance of Allah is greater, and Allah knows what you do." To harness the mindfulness aspect of Salah and use it as a tool to combat overthinking, consider the following practices. Number 1. Prepare. Mentally, before beginning your Salah, take a few moments to clear your mind and focus on your intention to pray. This preparation helps transition your thoughts from the chaos of daily life to the peace of worship. Number 2. Understand what you recite. Learning the meanings of the surahs and du'as recited in Salah enhances your concentration and connection to the prayer, making it a more mindful and reflective experience. Number 3. Visualize standing before Allah. Imagine yourself standing in the presence of Allah as you pray. This visualization helps maintain focus and instills a sense of humility and reverence. Number 4. Pray slowly. Rushing through Salah minimizes its impact. Take your time with each posture and recitation, fully engaging with the act of worship. Way 3. Dhikr, remembering Allah. Dhikr, the Islamic practice of remembering Allah through specific phrases and supplications, is a profound tool for cultivating peace of mind and heart. Engaging in dhikr helps to center the believer's thoughts on Allah, displacing worries and overthinking with a serene mindfulness of the divine presence. Allah mentions in the Qur'an, "Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." This verse encapsulates the essence of dhikr as a source of solace and tranquility. By regularly practicing dhikr, Muslims can achieve a constant awareness of Allah's omnipresence, which naturally diminishes the tendency to overthink and fosters a sense of inner peace. To integrate dhikr into your daily routine, consider the following approaches. Number 1. Set specific times for dhikr. Allocate moments throughout your day for dhikr, such as after each of the 5 daily prayers or during the early morning and evening. Number 2. Carry dhikr with you. Make it a habit to recite dhikr in your heart or aloud during mundane activities like commuting or household chores, turning these moments into opportunities for spiritual reflection. Number 3. Learn and reflect on the meanings. Understanding the meanings behind the words of dhikr deepens the impact of your practice, turning simple phrases into profound meditations on Allah's attributes and actions. Number 4. Use a misbah, prayer beads. A misbah can help maintain focus and count your repetitions, making the practice of dhikr more tangible and structured. Way 4. Focusing on what you can control. Focusing on what you can control is a powerful Islamic principle that encourages believers to concentrate their efforts on actions and attitudes within their direct influence while leaving the outcome to Allah. This approach reduces overthinking and anxiety by clarifying the boundaries of our personal agency and trusting in Allah's plan. The Holy Qur'an teaches us about the importance of this balance, for indeed, with hardship will be ease. Implementing this in daily life involves: number 1, action over worry. Prioritize taking actionable steps in situations where you have influence instead of overthinking potential outcomes. Number 2, acceptance. Recognize and accept the limits of your control. This acceptance is key to peace of mind and is a form of tawakkul, trust in Allah. Number 3, seek guidance in prayer. When unsure about what is within your control, seek guidance through Salah and dua, asking Allah for wisdom and clarity. Number 4, reflect on the Qur'an and Hadith. Regularly reflect on Islamic teachings that emphasize the importance of doing your best and leaving the rest to Allah. Way 5, seeking knowledge and understanding. Seeking knowledge and understanding is a cornerstone of Islamic faith, emphasized repeatedly in the Qur'an and Hadith as a means to combat ignorance, including overthinking caused by doubts and misconceptions. Allah elevates the status of those who seek knowledge, as highlighted in the Qur'an. Are those who know equal to those who do not know? To integrate the pursuit of knowledge into your life as a means to reduce overthinking, consider the following steps. Number 1, regular study of Qur'an and Hadith. Dedicate time each day to read and reflect on the teachings of the Qur'an and Hadith. Understanding Allah's commands and the Prophet Muhammad's life lessons provides a solid foundation for making decisions and understanding life's challenges. Number 2, attend Islamic lectures and seek scholarly advice. Engage with knowledgeable individuals in your community or online. Scholars and educators can offer insights and explanations that address your specific concerns and questions. Number 3, engage in reflective learning. Beyond rote learning, engage in critical thinking and reflection on how Islamic teachings apply to your life and the modern world. This can broaden your perspective and reduce overthinking by providing actionable guidance. Way 6, keeping good company. In Islam, the significance of keeping good company is profoundly emphasized, as the people we surround ourselves with have a considerable impact on our thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately, our faith. The Prophet Muhammad said, "A person is on the religion of his companions. Therefore, let every one of you carefully consider the company he keeps." Tirmidhi. This hadith highlights the influence of companionship on an individual's path in life and spirituality. Keeping good company, those who remind you of Allah and encourage positive actions, can significantly diminish overthinking by fostering an environment of positivity, support, and mutual growth. To ensure you are in the company of those who benefit you spiritually and mentally, consider the following practices. Number 1, choose friends who share your values. Surround yourself with people who prioritize their faith and practice Islamic principles in their daily lives. Their influence can encourage you to do the same, reinforcing a positive mindset. Number 2, engage in constructive activities together. Participate in activities that contribute to your personal and spiritual development, such as attending Islamic lectures, study circles, or community service projects. Number 3, support each other in times of hardship. Good friends offer support and counsel grounded in wisdom and compassion. They can provide a different perspective on your worries, helping to alleviate overthinking. Way 7, Making dua for guidance and patience. Dua, or supplication, is a profound aspect of Islamic worship that reflects a Muslim's reliance on Allah for guidance, support, and patience. It is a direct line of communication with Allah, allowing believers to express their fears, hopes, and gratitude. Allah encourages this act of worship in the Qur'an. And when my servants ask you, O Muhammad, concerning me, indeed I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me. Making dua is a powerful remedy for overthinking, as it involves handing over your worries to Allah and seeking His help in navigating them. It fosters a sense of reliance on Allah's wisdom and timing, which can significantly ease the anxiety that comes with overthinking. To effectively make dua for guidance and patience, consider the following. Number 1. Be specific in your duas. While making dua, be clear about what you are seeking from Allah, whether it's guidance in making a decision, patience in a trial, or peace of mind. Express your needs explicitly. Number 2. Incorporate Quranic duas. The Quran contains numerous supplications made by prophets during their times of need. These duas are comprehensive and touching, embodying humility and trust in Allah. Number 3. Maintain consistency. Make dua regularly, not just in times of distress, but as a part of your daily worship. Consistency in dua strengthens your relationship with Allah and your trust in His plan. Number 4. Reflect on the meanings. Understanding the meanings of the words you utter in your dua can deepen your connection to the supplication, making it more heartfelt and sincere. These 7 ways are not only spiritual remedies, but also practical strategies that align with the wisdom of the Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. By incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we can achieve a state of mind where peace prevails over chaos and faith overcomes overthinking. Let us embrace these practices with open hearts and minds, trusting that Allah will guide us to a life of peace, contentment, and closeness to Him. Thank you for watching. If you found this video beneficial, please don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more informative and inspiring videos about Islam. Your support helps us bring more content like this to you. May Allah bless you and your family with peace, happiness, and prosperity.